The black rainstorm warning signal was raised for the first time in nearly 3 years early this morning as torrential rain lashed Hong Kong.
There were dozens of floods and landslides across the city and commuter chaos as people who thought they would have a holiday had to go back to work when the signal was lifted. ATV's Emily Sue reports.
It began with intense thunderstorms and strong winds overnight, prompting the observatory to raise the first black rainstorm warning signal since July 2010 at 4:10 a.m. The amber warning was issued at 1:30 a.m. first, then upgraded to red at 3 a.m. before it was replaced by black. That prompted the government to shut down schools and suspend most public services, as dozens of floods and landslides caused by heavy rain were reported across Hong Kong. The lifting of the black signal at 10:30 a.m. prompted a sudden rush of people who thought they had a holiday trying to get to work. That caused traffic jams and prompted the MTRC to run enhanced services. The observatory reported an average of 150 millimeters of rainfall, with some areas such as Cheung Kong O and Tuen Mun recording as much as 200 millimeters. Roads were turned into rivers in many parts of the city. One of the worst hit areas was Tin San Village in Yuen Long. Residents had to wade through calf-deep rainwater. The Drainage Services Department used pumps to get rid of the water. Villagers tried to pile up their furniture and household items to keep them dry, but they were fighting a losing battle. There was severe flooding in some areas of Kwun Tong, including this underpass, where one car was completely submerged. Pedestrians found it a real challenge just to cross the road. But there's a silver lining in the clouds. The observatory is expecting the heavy rain to start easing off tomorrow.
There will still be rain and squally thunderstorms, but we'll expect the rain, although it will continue tomorrow, but it will gradually ease off during the day tomorrow.
While the black rainstorm warning is unlikely to appear over the next few days, heavy downpours may return this weekend or early next week, brought by a trough of low pressure expected to form near Guangdong's coastal areas. Emily Sue, ATV News.
Heavy rain triggered 2 landslides at a construction site in Sao Mau-Ping early this morning, and authorities had to close off roads to clean up the mess.
The Highways Department blamed it on rainwater and mud clogging the drainage system of the slopes that collapsed.
Part of this concrete wall collapsed on Shunan Road in Kwun Tong today. Falling concrete tiles caused mud and rainwater to gush down the slope onto the road. Police closed off the area for the mess to be cleaned up, leading to many cars and buses being stuck for hours. This man said he knew there was no way he could make it to work on time when he saw the rush of muddy water coming down. There was another landslide on neighboring Leon Road. Residents from nearby Shun Tin Estate were also affected as their bus stop went out of service. Firefighters stood on a pile of mud that measured up to 1 meter high. Heavy machines were brought in to scoop up tons of mud. Authorities said both slopes were under construction for a project on nearby Anderson Road, where the developer is trying to open up 20 hectares of land. Engineer Chang Kem-soon from the Transport Department said, based on a preliminary analysis, heavy rain and mud clogged up the drainage systems of the slopes, causing both landslides. The department and the developer will carry out overnight repairs to clean up the area. While most parts of Leon Road should be cleared and reopened by noon tomorrow, Chen said it will take at least 2 days until cars can drive on parts of Shan-on Road again. Emily Sue, ATV News.